All right, everyone. Welcome to the Des Plaines History Center. My name is Philip Moore. I'm the Executive Director. We are pleased to be joined this month by the Chicago Summer Opera, which is sitting on this half of the front over here. Welcome to you all. The Chicago Summer Opera is a summer program for giving young people more exposure to the art of opera, performance opportunities, and this year this is their first season performing here in Des Plaines. They're over at Prairie Lakes. We got together a little late in the season to put this together, this preview together for you. Next year we'll do something similar and put it together at the beginning of the season, and then you can figure which tickets to buy. But on the back of your program, the page that says Opera's Back, that has their website. There's still one performance, a couple more performances coming. Several more performances coming up. So check them out. They're right here in Des Plaines over at Prairie Lakes. Very much worth checking out. So they're going to give us a selection from some of the operas they're performing. And I'm afraid that we had a miscommunication about exactly who was going to provide the historical information on this very brief history of opera. And so I don't know how many people know this. I have a minor in piano performance, but my last music history course was 15 years ago. And so there's very little that I can do off the top of my head, except just give a very brief overview of how opera or musical style in general changed over time. And then the performers will set you up for each of the pieces and just be listening for some of the elements as they changed over time. So you'll see that we have works by three composers there, George Friedrich Handel, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and Engelbert Humperdinck. And we chose to do a spectrum that shows change over time. So Handel worked in what was known as the Baroque era. Mozart worked in what is known as the Classical era, and Humperdinck worked in what was known as the Romantic era, correct? Yes. Okay, all right. 100% on my quiz so far. And so what you're going to hear in general is in the Baroque era, the Handel era, you're going to hear that the music is complex. They call it polyphony, where you have multiple lines going at the same time. You'll hear a lot of ornamentation and flourishes. When you think about the Baroque era, think about the court of France, where they were wearing ruffles, and the Chippendale furniture with all kinds of curly cues and that sort of thing, and that very much translates not only in the material culture that we tend to celebrate in museums, but in the musical culture that we're celebrating today. Mozart worked in, as I said, the classical period. Classical period is noted more for its formal style, so they kind of trimmed away some of that ornamentation, had formal rules for how you compose the music, and so you'll hear that. But Mozart kind of would creatively push some boundaries here and there, so maybe we'll hear some of that as well. And Humperdinck worked in the Romantic era, and Romantic is kind of what it sounds like, expressing emotion, kind of loosening these boundaries from the Classical era. We're in the 1900s, and we're getting, if you think about the art, the visual art of that time, you start getting these paintings that are just portraying emotion, not necessarily portraying the subjects strictly as they appear. And so it's about the expression. So, without ado, I will introduce to you Kodrup Persson, who is the co-founder of the Chicago Summer Opera, correct, and our pianist today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kodrup Persson. I'm Romanian. I came to America like 15 years ago, and 8 years ago, together with another very good friend of mine, Alex Soare, who's also an amazing bass baritone, we did put the foundation of Chicago Summer Opera. We did perform obviously in Chicago in many small theaters, but I have to say that I'm very, very, very happy to discover this theater in this place is amazing. And I hope that from now on we will make our home here, and I hope I will see you from now on coming to the shows. We actually have, I have to look because I can't remember all the dates. We have 3 shows coming. Each show has 2 performances, and we will start with Handel's Lucio Silla, and that will be August 11th, that's tomorrow, at 7:30, and August 14th at 12 p.m. And then we'll have Hansel and Gretel, August 12th at 7:30, and August 14th at 7:30. And then we have Don Giovanni, August 13th at 7:30, and August 15th at 2 p.m. Today we will have just few moments from these operas. One big difference between all these 3 operas, obviously, is the orchestration. Handel's orchestra is much smaller. Mozart is growing a little bit, and Humperdinck, which, by the way, it's not the singer from the 60s, it's another guy, like a few years earlier, a much bigger orchestra. And obviously, the style is very different. But we prepared, I think, around 15-20 minutes mini recital. We are basically right now in tech rehearsal, so some of the singers are expecting to get back really fast. But I will let them present themselves, what are they singing and what are they singing about. And I hope you'll enjoy.
Hello. Hello. My name is Yelizaveta Lakovich, and I'm singing a role of Metella from the opera Silla by Handel, which I actually will sing the opening night at 7:30 tomorrow, so I highly recommend to attend. It's a very beautiful production, you will not regret, for sure. So the Silla is the name of the Roman military leader. And my Metella is a character that is his wife. And the aria I'm going to sing right now is happening in the very beginning of the opera when Silla returns from his victory and claims himself to be the new Roman dictator. And she is caught off guard, and it is very hard for her to process that because she loves him, but at the same time she feels like together with him she becomes a traitor to their own homeland. So it's a mixed feelings here. Well, so enjoy. That's it.
Where Don Giovanni is a Casanova, and this is a serenade that he is singing to Elvira's maid, and he does not succeed during the whole night. And even though he is trying so hard, and in this song he is just about to declare how much he loves her, but you know it's not true.
Vieni alla finestra, oh mio tesoro, te vieni a consolare il pianto mio. Se lei che a me di dare qualche ristoro, davanti agli occhi tuoi morire voglio. Tocca la bocca dolce più che il miele, tu che il zucchero porti in mezzo al cuore. Non essere gioia mia come crudele, lasciati almen veder mio ben amore.
Oh yes, I have to sing this one too.
Hi, my name is Jordan Avelino, and I will be singing Terlina in Don Giovanni.
Yes, in this scene, of course, Don Giovanni is trying to seduce another one, which is Serlina. And Serlina is in his marriage. He's about to get married.
She just got married.
She just got married. And he is trying to steal her from the, groom. And,
Groom.
yeah, sorry, but my English is not good. And she's just hesitating. She wants and she does not want. And you'll find out what I'll say.
I think she wants.
La città nella mano, mi dirai di sì. Vedevo nel lontano, partiamo del mio da qui. Vieni mio ben diletto, mi fa pietà massetto, io cancello tua sorte. Questo non sai più forte, non sai più forte, non sai più forte. Vieni, vieni, la città nella mano. Vorrei, entrare vorrei, la mi dirai di sì. Mi trema un po' il cuore, partiamo ben mio da qui. Vieni mio ben diletto, io cancello tua sorte. Non sono più forte, non sono più forte, non sono più forte. Andiamo, 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 mio bene, a risodare le pene, non innocente amor. Andiamo, andiamo, mio bene, a risodare le pene, non innocente amor. Andiamo. Andiamo, mio bene, andiamo, le pene a ristorare innocente amor.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
We are going to sing a duet from Hansel Gretel. My name is Elisabetta and I'm singing Gretel.
My name is Grace Verbeek and I will be singing Hansel.
And we will be performing on Thursday night and on Saturday night.
Yes.
And we're going to sing for you a section of the first scene, of the opening scene, which is basically us, brother and sister, being super bored at home, having to do chores. And we just decide not to do it.
And to dance instead.
But unfortunately, our mother comes back just at the climax of our dancing, and she sees that we haven't done any work, and then she kicks us out. And the rest you will see if you come to the opera. Brüderchen, kommt tanzt mit mir, beide Händchen rein.
einmal mehr rundherum, es ist nicht schwer. Tanzen soll ich einmal nicht, Schwesterchen und kann es nicht. Darum zeigt mir, wie es braucht, dass ich tanzen will auch. Mit den Füßchen mit der Händchen einmal mehr rundherum, es ist nicht schwer. Mit dem Füßchen mit dem Händchen einmal mehr, es ist nicht schwer. Eines hast du gut gemacht, eines hätt ich nicht gedacht. Seht mir doch den Hansel an, wie der ganzen Leiden mit dem Köpfchen nick, 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 mit dem Pickelchen zick, zick, zick. Einmal mehr rundherum, es ist nicht schwer. Mit dem Köpfchen nick, 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 mit dem Pickelchen tick, tick, tick. Einmal mehr, es ist nicht schwer. Brüderchen, du gib mal acht, was die Gretel weitermacht. Lass uns Arm in Arm verschränken und verschränken damals lenken. Bin nicht mehr allein, will uns Fröhlichkeit und fröhlich will ich sein. Niemand leise Tränen und Fröhlichkeit, will ich gerne allein. Und Traurigkeit und fröhlich will ich sein. Dreh dich herum, mein lieber Hansel, dreh dich herum, mein lieber Hans. Her zu mir, zum Regelreiten Tanz. Geh weg von mir, ich bin der stolze Hans. Mit kleinen Mädchen tanz ich nicht, das ist mir viel zu dumm. Der stolze Hans, der dumme Hans, ich krieg dich doch herum. Du hast jetzt noch ein Loch. Du wirst mich Hansel auch. Mit böse Buben tanz ich nicht, das wär mir viel zu dumm. Nicht böse sein, lieb Schwesterlein, ich bring dich doch herum. Lustig tanz, es gibt mir nur Null und ist der Schuh auch nicht mehr ganz. Der Schuh ist nicht mehr meins. Dreh dich herum, mein lieber Hans.
Thank you very much for being here for our very short mini recital. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we will see you at the shows.
Can we have everyone who performed come up for a curtain call?